All right, good evening, folks. It's time for Last Minute Betting, brought to you by OddsJam, the premier odds comparison company for sports bettors worldwide. Go to oddsjam.com/subscribe. Get a 7-day free trial. And actually, if you have a plan with OddsJam right now, you know what we got going on? Until the 14th, you can get platinum for free. Sign up, man. Do it. You got to do it, baby. That's what we're trying to do here. We're trying to pump you up, get you out here, get some live bets. I made a couple of live bets today on positive EV. Get you into some live arbitrage. Halftime of these games, man, and basketball and soccer. There's a bunch of them out there, believe it or not. I'm telling you. And don't forget, I've got the BetMGM and Fanatics links in the description of this video below. Go jump on those and sign up. Now, live chats available. And I'd really like for you to subscribe to this YouTube channel. Okay? If you would, I'd appreciate that very, very much. And it looks like somebody's getting ready to join. There's Mike. And we're on our way on a Wednesday talking NBA playoffs, NHL playoffs, WNBA, MLB, whatever's going on. I tend to lose money on live positive EV. Brandon, let me give you a tip, all right? Use the Sportsbook screen to see what the pre-match odds are, or the numbers are, the totals and spreads. And let's say that the total is 220 and a half, and a play pops up under 227 and a half. Just jump on it. That's 7 points difference, man. You know what? Over time, you're going to be way ahead. I did this a couple of years ago in college basketball. Hey, what's up, Stephen Batza? How are you? Howdy. Anyway, try that. Pre-match totals and spreads. And the little Lucas guy is here. Little Lucas. How you doing, little Lucas? Let's see. Did your Cubs win today? No, they got their butts kicked, didn't they? Along with my Cardinals, who just got swept at home by Toronto. And Mike, I got to tell you something about the Toronto Blue Jays.
Yeah.
That team don't strike out, dude.
And they're not a bad team. No, I mean, they're
no. Everybody hits the ball. And Bichette, you know what he's hitting with runners in scoring position this year? 400 with 39 RBIs with runners in scoring position. That is absolutely insane.
Yeah, no, he's yeah, he's a stud, no doubt about it. Yeah, Toronto's a good team, man. Toronto's a good team. They've been disappointing with the talent they've had over the last few seasons. You've expected a little more out of them, but, you know, here they are right now, 8 games above 500. Not, what is it, 8 or 9?
No, 7 games, 37 and 34 games behind the Yankees.
Well, they're 38 and 30 after today.
Oh, okay. Well, then CBS Sports is not updated yet then.
Yeah, they haven't updated that yet. Yeah, no, yeah, Toronto looks good. I mean, you look in that wild card race in the AL, you got them and Tampa Bay, both in the AL East. Minnesota in the third wild card spot, right ahead of Cleveland and Kansas City, who, you know, I still think one of them two will maybe jump into that wild card. I'm just not sure how much I trust Minnesota, to be honest with you. I really don't know. And then after that, you know, you have Seattle sitting there. Not sure I trust them a whole lot either, to be honest with you, but it's a long season, so we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Trade deadline is going to be interesting. Absolutely, it will be. Who are the buyers? Who are the sellers? That is going to be very interesting this year, because, you know, you got a lot of teams that are going to be competing for that those wild card spots.
Yeah.
All right. Welcome to you on YouTube and X and Twitch. Appreciate you guys joining us here today. Yesterday's parlay cashed. I had added the Mets to make it a 5-leg parlay that cashed. Yeah, baby.
Yeah, what did we have yesterday? We went underdogs in that parlay. I know most of them came through. We had Texas on the money line over Minnesota. They came through. I had Milwaukee on the money line. Those were the two picks I had for the parlay. I think you had
the Tigers and the Angels
Detroit
came through.
And the Angels, yeah. I couldn't remember if we ended up adding Seattle to it, but I don't think we did.
It was plus 1571. So,
yeah, that was a nice parlay yesterday. Underdogs, other than the Angels, they weren't an underdog, but yeah, every team we added, Tigers, Brewers, and Rangers, all plus odds. Yeah, if you added the Mets to that parlay, we talked about maybe adding the Giants money line to that parlay as well. If you did that, it came through either way. So yeah, that was a very good MLB parlay yesterday, man. We clutched up and got it done.
Let's
Betting
go
them
Panthers,
underdogs, man. Taking those plus odds in MLB sometimes. You got to do it.
Yeah, okay, Tristan. And I told you Florida is going to win this series too. He wants a pat on the back every time he gets one right.
We knew the dream. Hey, yeah, we figured, you know.
Yeah, I mean,
good pick for sure. We figured dream,
no brainer.
Dream are pretty good this year, no doubt about it. But yeah, no, we figured that was going to happen.
All right, let's get to tonight's game, man. I'm going to share my screen. We're going to take a look here. So now it looks like the line has you could find 4.5. It's still 5.5. 5.5 is the line.
Yeah, that's true, Steven.
I mean, I honestly, you had 24 turnovers by Indiana in the first game, 15 in the second game. That's 39 through 2 games. That's almost 20 a game. If they keep on turning over at this pace, Mike, they're not going to win tonight. They have got to hang on to the ball. And I got to be honest with you, I just don't think they've got an answer for OKC's smothering defense.
Not right now. It doesn't seem they do. I do think that somehow maybe Indiana could steal one here. Well, it's at home. You hate to say it's stealing a game when you're at home, but there are going to be underdogs in both of these games. So yeah, I guess essentially it is stealing, but I do think Indiana has a shot at maybe getting one of these 2 games in Indiana. I just don't know which one it is. And yeah, I mean, despite the game 1 collapse by OKC, Indiana doing what they've done all playoffs long and coming back and erasing, 9-10 point deficits with 2 minutes left. I mean, they were able to steal that first game. I think game 2 was pretty well a reflection on what could be for the rest of the series potentially, because I think OKC is just that good.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, I don't think Indiana has anybody that can stop SGA. I mean, I don't think they have anyone. And when Jalen Williams and Chet Holmgren are contributing like they are, I mean, you're pretty well at their mercy when you factor in that defense. And then hell, Caruso gives you 20 off the bench last game.
I know, that's crazy.
That's huge. And then Wiggins had a monster game. He gave you 18. Wiggins is that type of player though, man. He can shoot the ball. He can shoot the 3. When Wiggins is going, he can get you 20 plus, he's capable of, what's his season high? He had 41 was his season high. So, and the dude is capable of scoring coming off the bench. So when you factor all that in with that OKC defense, yeah, I just think Oklahoma City is just the better team, unfortunately. Pacers have been a great story. We've been wrong about them many times, and yet here they are. Maybe we're wrong again, but I just don't know that they have what it takes to beat OKC. I think tonight's a very pivotal game in this series because it is a game 3 and you're tied 1-1. So that makes it even more crucial to win this game. So if you're Oklahoma City, I think you come out the same way you did that last game, man, and I think they get the job done tonight and cover.
By the way, U.S. Open starts tomorrow in golf. I've got 7 outright so far this year. Thought I had my 8th last Sunday. Sam Burns blew it. That's going to be exciting with Rahm and Scheffler and DeChambeau and Neiman. It's going to be, and Rory, it ought to be a blast. Would you be opposed to taking OKC on the money line and a parlay tonight, Mike?
Yeah, I mean, for a parlay, I'm okay with it just to play it safe.
All right, let's do it.
Obviously, I still think they can cover that spread, but I'm okay with taking the safe route just in case. And then we jump into the MLB or WNBA.
Yeah, my team, Minnesota, 9-game winning streak. They're at Seattle. They are favored in this game. I got to be honest with you, dude. I like the links on the money line, adding it to a parlay tonight. Is there
anybody out for them? What's that line at?
I
mean, what's
3.5?
That's interesting. Being that
they're playing at Seattle, and Seattle's what 5-3, I think.
Yeah, they're not 5-4, 5-4, and they played once. They played once, and Seattle did give them a pretty good game in Minnesota. It was a 5-point game.
Yeah,
but yeah, I'm cool with taking the links.
Okay, money line. By the way, there's a positive EV play today. Nafisa Collier over 22.5 points. I took that. I also hit Kyle Schwarber over to get an RBI today, and the Schwarb came through. I also took live in the Cardinals and Toronto game under 9.5. That hit straight off of the positive EV page live today. And
hold on, let me get this comment real quick. I wanted to say way back, you definitely called Shea getting MVP over Jokic, Mike. Yeah. Or Shai, I should say. Yeah.
I mean, Shea. It's Shea.
Well, I call him Shea or Shai.
It's Shea. Everybody calls him Shea. And so does your son. And he knows.
I don't know. A lot of people pronounce it as I don't really know what the proper saying for it is, because I'm looking right now and they're saying the name is most commonly pronounced as Shai.
But it's not, because it's Shea. That's that they call him Shea.
Shea.
That's his name.
I think his is technically. I don't know. Yeah, it may
no,
be.
I don't care what the pronunciation is. His family says it's Shea.
Well, that's all that matters then. So
that's all that matters. All right. What was I getting ready to get to? Oh, I was going to tell you. I was with a customer today, folks. We had a soccer match. Oh no, I'm sorry. A basketball game in Spain. One of their La Liga basketball matchups where an arbitrage play lasted over 5 minutes at halftime. You gotta get in on those halftime and stoppages. Also hit a couple of baseball plays that were in a stoppage on EV too. So check that out on the OddsJam Platinum plan. So with the 2-leg parlay, we're plus money right now, and we could just take this and go and walk away,
Mm-hmm.
Or we could add something to it.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not giving away any money today. So, I mean, we've got Tigers, Orioles. We've got Rays, Red Sox, Nationals, Mets, Yankees, Royals, Rangers, Twins, White Sox, Astros. White Sox kicking my ass.
Yeah. Well, we're looking for something else for the parlay.
Yeah, I mean, anything you see there?
Yeah, I mean, there's some interesting plays here. Actually, I kind of lean towards Tampa Bay Rays on the money line.
Okay.
I think we can roll with that.
Okay.
Plus odds on them.
Okay. Let's do it. We picked some underdogs last night, and they came through. I'm not picking the White Sox, though, tonight. I can tell you that.
Probably not one I'm not one I'm eyeing, at least.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I think I'm gonna go with the Giants and be safe.
I mean, that's fine.
I really should do the run line, but I'm just gonna go safe. 4-leg parlay plus 6 something.
We got to get back-to-back parlays here, so.
This one's not as juicy as the one last night.
No, that's because we had underdog city in that parlay. So tonight, just not a lot of underdogs. I'm eyeing Tampa Bay as an underdog at plus odds. It's not a super heavy underdog though, but it is an underdog nonetheless. Detroit, you could look at them potentially. Carpenter back in the lineup for them tonight. So plus odds for Detroit. Eflin and Mize on the mound. Pretty good pitcher matchup. I kind of lean towards Detroit maybe getting the win again.
Right.
To be honest with you. And honestly, man, Texas doesn't look horrible tonight either. I mean, it's not a bad look either. So
okay. So I mean, San Francisco's staying.
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
I mean, but if
come on, be daring, pick the White Sox. Oh man, yeah.
No, I'll pass.
Yeah, I don't necessarily want much part of them. Although last night,
OKC, Minnesota Lynx, Rays, and Giants all on the money line. That's our parlay for tonight.
Brent Rooker with 2 homers. Bobby Witt time.
Huh?
Did Rooker, he's got 2 homers today. So you're saying Bobby Witt, huh? I mean, if you want, again, I'm not crazy about those home run props. I mean, I don't want a bunch of home run plays as my main plays. I think you got to look out for doing that, Tristan. You don't want to have too many of your bets be home run bets, Man, this is an interesting play here. Halliburton. I'm just on the EV page right now.
Go ahead and share it.
Yeah, I'm going to share right now. Plus 158 for him to have 6 rebounds over 5.5. That's kind of intriguing, to be honest with you. I think I'm gonna jump on that. I really do. I think I'm gonna put a little bit on that on FanDuel. Plus 158. Not bad. I know these first 2 games have been interesting for him. He had 10 the first game and 3 the second game. So the key here is, I think, Halliburton, for Indiana to have any hope, he's got to be involved and he has to be aggressive at all times. He's got to constantly be aggressive. He's got to be scoring. He's got to be facilitating, getting rebounds. That's when he's at his best, when he's aggressive. And being aggressive, that means, doesn't mean just shooting like crazy. It means attacking, making the pass when you need to, taking the shot when you need to, and getting boards. So I'm definitely cool with this one. We're gonna jump on that for a little amount. Not gonna go heavy on that. Miles Turner under 1.5 threes. Toppin over 15.5 PRA or over 9.5 points. Give me a Hard Rock play. We'll see what's out here. I'll see if there's anything on Hard Rock right now. That Obi Toppin play is one I'm eyeing. I'm not seeing it. Here we go. Phoenix under 86.5 team total tonight against Dallas. Man, that's interesting. Yeah, I mean, that one I'm not. I mean, it's not bad, but it's honestly that one I'm not super crazy about. I mean, Dallas is definitely a bad team, but, you know, there are times where they're holding teams under this mark at 86.5. And now we're getting into some lower percentage plays. First half total under 110.5 in the game tonight. It's plus odds. One's interesting. Neither one. I'm just not crazy about either one of those plays, to be honest with you. And I'm not seeing anything else on Hard Rock. I mean, some of these are pretty low percentage plays, below 2%. So my confidence on those may not be as much. And that's minus 140 play. Yankees over 1.5 first half team total. There's a first half total under 112.5. We saw the 110.5.
I got to ask Tristan something here real quick. Tristan, I got your Jalen Williams play. What do you think about Halliburton under 31 on his PRA? Under or over? It's 31. Let me know in the comments.
Hallie on his PRA?
Yeah. I'm putting a Prize Picks play together.
I got you. You're not going to the optimizer for it?
No, I'm just asking Tristan what he thinks.
Well, I'm gonna peep his line here and just see what the books think about it. Points, rebounds, and assists. PRA. I clicked it. Come on, give it to me. I just want to see what his line is on it. What other books are saying about it.
All right, he says roll with it, but go ahead.
I mean, I my initial thought would be, but I still would just like a glance at what that line is. Here, let me do that.
Mike, you said you liked Rangers over the Twins.
Yeah, I really do. I'm leaning towards going with the Rangers again over the Twins. Yes.
Okay, so it looks like 29.5 on a couple of books. 30.5, keep scrolling. And there's your 31 on Prize Picks, and it looks like 31.5 they have too. I don't know.
Is that what the line on Prize Picks, 31.5?
No, just 31.
Oh, just 31?
Yeah, I'm hitting it.
Yeah, nobody's offering over 31 on this, except there's the Prize Picks. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm doing it. The Prize Picks has me limited to $5.
I mean, they're heavily favoring is over 29.5.
Right.
So it's putting you, I mean, and it's 30.5 is pretty well favored.
I mean, Tristan, you're right, but he's got to go off. I think, didn't he have only 5 points heading into the fourth quarter the other night?
Thinking
he's adding them in the Yankees. I got those already.
Okay. I mean, I feel this is a game. I just took him over 5.5 rebounds tonight, so I'm not opposed to it. I'd roll with it, man. Honestly,
All right.
I'd roll with it.
That's what I'm doing, but they limited me to $5. What kind of bullshit is that?
Yeah, well, that is crap.
I mean,
this Toppin play. Obi Toppin. This one's, I'm not sure I like the over 9.5 points, the over 15.5 PRA. Man, that could be sweaty too with him, honestly. I mean, the first game one, he was pretty outstanding. What the heck? Let's roll with it, man. Let's lock it in. Topping over 15.5 PRA. I'm gonna lock it in. That's on FanDuel.
all right.
I'm cool with it.
Central Division got their asses kicked today in baseball.
Did they?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, adding 2 more legs gets your parlay up to 26-28 Rangers and Yanks.
Woo.
Over 54.5 fourth quarter total points minus 110. Hard Rock. Thoughts? The game hasn't started yet. I'm not betting fourth quarter. Sorry, dude.
Yeah, it's not a market I'm crazy about either, to be honest with you, man.
It's also the game hasn't started, and that you could red flag it too.
Yeah, that's one I stay away from.
Yeah. Wait till the game starts before you start betting that shit. Get some of that stuff live.
I mean, it's definitely first 2 games, fourth quarters have been high scoring, but
right.
I wouldn't be surprised if if it comes through, to be honest with you, but it's just not a market that I'm crazy about. Yeah. He says also Pacers third quarter winner. Pacers plus 125. Yeah. Not really 2 bets I'm crazy about, Tristan, to be honest with you. You saw how much of a sweat that last game was. You had a third quarter play, and it was OKC won by 1 point. Could be sweaty. 2.3% EV on the fourth quarter play. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, that's just a market I personally don't bet much on those markets, to be honest with you. Third, fourth quarter lines, I'm not usually touching pregame. There's as many reasons why. Now this first quarter total on Circa.
Yeah. Now that I bet.
That doesn't look bad. No, I mean, you've got average odds around minus 117 on it.
What's the probability? It's like 51%, isn't it?
53.
Oh, yeah, I'd be jumping up. That's your play right there.
Maybe. Yeah, Circa. A lot of books favoring the over. I'm gonna roll with the first quarter one. Tristan, do what you want, man, on that. I wouldn't hate it if you did.
You see what Bats is commenting?
Make sure they're all plus odds. I mean, yeah, those are tough ones. Those, especially third, fourth quarter. I mean, I am gonna take. It may sound hypocritical because I said don't take the third, fourth quarter bets, but I'm taking a first quarter bet. But
well, that's because it's betting the first half and the first quarter makes sense. Betting into the fourth quarter and third quarter, that's just going to red flag your account, man.
That too.
And that's what I'm concerned about.
I'm gonna roll with this. I'm gonna roll with this. I'm not going crazy on it, but I'm gonna roll with it. And that, but on Circa won't limit, so I don't have to worry about that.
Right.
On Circa. Yeah, those third, fourth quarter total points. It's just never been a market I've been crazy about, to be honest with you.
So Bats is adding the Rangers and the Yankees
to that parlay. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, let's just add it and see what it comes up to here. Oh yeah, there's actually on Circa.
Jewel Lloyd over 10.5 points. The Aces Sparks game.
Okay. Yeah. All right. We're just trying to tell you that's not a market to bet pre-match.
Oh, he's already bet it. That's fine.
He's already placed it. We're just trying to help you here, man. I talk to hundreds of people every month, and it's the same thing. I'm getting limited. And when we dig into it, a lot of it has to do with those kind of markets. It's kind of like Mike on an arbitrage play the other day. They had Minnesota -5.5 and Oakland +5.5. If you're betting that, don't you think that you're probably going to red flag your account? There is no +5.5 -5.5 pre-match. Mm-hmm. It's 1.5. It's a run line. You just got to be careful. Trying to help you out there, Tristan. You can either listen to the old man or not. It don't matter.
No, I mean, I don't necessarily have a problem with. I mean, from the limit standpoint, Tristan, that is true. You got to be careful with those markets because they will flag you and limit you, for sure.
It don't matter. He don't listen to me anyway.
He posted in the Discord. Yeah, I see it. It's got good value on it. When you're getting -110, every book's pretty well favoring it. It definitely has value on it for sure. So I don't necessarily hate it. It's just it is a market that I would not touch a lot, at least. I mean, you've already locked it in, you liked it, that's fine. I'm okay with that. But it's not a market I would become crazy about betting all the time, because especially pregame. You know what I mean? Pre-game betting a third, fourth quarter line, those books will flag that for sure.
Exactamundo.
That is definitely true. Whether it wins or loses is really not the point. The point is that it is a market that could get flagged very, very easily.
Thanks, Mike. You backed me up there.
No, it is true. I mean, there's no. I'm not saying you're going to get limited right now for it, but if you did continuously hit that market pregame, now if you hit it when the game's live, that's a different story. Betting a market like that live, they're not going to flag that. They can't track your CLV when it's live. You know. I've had this account for a year plus and have not been limited.
You're one of the few people that hasn't been limited on Hard Rock, especially if you bet in player props, bro. So you're not. Trust me. Yeah, maybe they're taking a little bit of pity on you because you're in Florida. I don't know, but I know a lot of people that are in legal states that have been. Hard Rock's one of the first.
It depends what kind of money you've made off of them too. I mean, if you haven't been crushing them, they may be letting you to. But if you've been absolutely crushing them on Hard Rock and you've been betting you're definitely going to get limited.
Yeah, screw up some parlays. The book will like you again.
Yeah, putting parlays in is something to give life to your account. If you're putting parlays in every day, that is something that will give life to your account because they're thinking, okay, this guy's casual bettor now. We'll take it. Even if you do have some sharp plays and beat the CLV real well and have profited good on them, if you're consistently putting in parlays or if you're consistently throwing some live bets in there, then that can, prolong the life of your account for sure. No doubt.
And that comment came from 40-year-old Batsa. I thought you were older than that, Steven. I like the GGM bet. Sometimes keep my account healthy. Okay.
Oh, absolutely. You should. You really should. Yeah, you should. I mean, again, just here and there. I mean, something small, even if you just throw a little bit on it, throw $5 on or $3, $2 on a 5-leg, 6-leg parlay, something crazy like that. Go for it. I mean, they love that action for sure. And it cancels out any sharp action you have too. So, yeah, no, we'll see if those, I've got first quarter point spread. So, or not point spread, first quarter total points. I did take that. Third and fourth. We'll see what happens there. And it looks like Hard Rock's offering over 57.5 first quarter total points at plus odds, plus 125. Yeah. So, Tristan, there's a Hard Rock play for you right there, and that has crazy good value. I was already sharing. Why'd I stop sharing?
I don't know, but that's all right.
No, I'm just going to show him. This one's, I bet it moved.
Yeah, it has.
Yeah. 105 now. Jeez. They knew it. They knew it. That one I probably would have locked in, Tristan, too. That first quarter total, that 57.5 at plus 125, that's pretty solid, but it's gone now. You get it at plus 105 on Hard Rock, which is no longer good because DraftKings offers better odds than that now.
Yeah. So,
yeah, forget that idea.
All right, let's go home. What do you want? You want to go home to rock music, Mike, lo-fi, into space, feeding the ducks, daydreaming, dance pop, acoustic, cinematic? What do you got?
Let's dance on out of here, baby.
Dance pop, baby. I have no idea what this is. Okay.
Okay. All right. You turn it up a little bit. Come on, Tristan. Bust a move. I'm betting it. Bust a move, Tristan, to this music. Come on now. Come on. Tell me you ain't feeling this. Oh. This is when you're in the club, Tristan. Feeling good. Watching your Panthers.
No, we got to
doing the worm.
I'm doing the worm at home.
He's getting down to it, baby. Let's go, boys. Let's go.
Are you doing a little worm? All right, let's get out of here. Y'all have a great night.